been a while since we've been here. Huh.
Yeah. I think it hasn't been since like spring, like during the Berry Festival. Yeah, a good 6 months probably.
I may end up having to walk this back to the car if they don't let me in with this.
Snoopy. Or Snoopy.
It's out there.
Oh, but it's all Snoopy.
It's like Snoopy 5. I think it was Snoopy 5. Good morning, I got nothing. How are you, my friend? We are doing something a little different today. We're going to Knott's Berry Farm. Good morning, Peter. Something a little different today. Doing Knott's Berry Farm. Ah, yes, lunch is a necessity. Happy to hear you're having a nice lunch. Good morning, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes and Lizzy, and today we're just going to do a little walk and talk around Knott's Berry Farm and enjoy the beautiful Halloween decorations, as Knott's Berry Farm does do spectacular decorations, especially Halloween. And Lizzy may be riding some roller coasters. Hello, Tolga, or Tolj. All right, we like to park on this parking lot on Beach Boulevard, across from Knott's Berry Farm, which is the largest of the Knott's Berry Farm parking lots. They have a couple of them. And then we go underneath Beach Boulevard, underneath this bridge. Special walkway just for Knott's Berry Farm. Knott's owns all this property on both sides of Beach. And then we will come up on the other side, sort of in front of where Mrs. Knott's kitchen is, and I think the Peanuts Gang Snoopy shop. And then we cross the street, and then we are on the Knott's Park property, where we will go through security, and we'll see what they think of me bringing in my cell phone, live vlogging, and being on a gimbal. I see Ghost Rider straight up ahead there. There it is. So Knott's Berry Farm has, if you've never been to Knott's Berry Farm, it has a completely different vibe than Disneyland. It actually precedes Disneyland by a few years, but it was not designed to be, originally, was not designed to be a theme park like Disneyland was. It started out as a farm where Mrs. Knott eventually built a restaurant, started selling chicken dinners. First started out as just a little chicken stand. That grew into a restaurant. And then eventually they started adding attractions. First like an Old West show with cowboys and maybe Native Americans, referred to as Indians back then. And slowly but surely, Knott's Berry Farm became a amusement park. I think the majority of the amusement park aspect of Knott's Berry Farm took place in the wake of Disneyland's success. So, something to be aware of there. But it is important to note, this was a working farm, and Knott's Berry Farm did precede Disneyland by a few years. I can't remember exactly how many years. Okay, I gotta go through security here, so this should be interesting. Metal detectors, and then they've got security people and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if they let me through with this rig. Thank you. All right, here we are. Knott's Scary Farm is tonight. They have Knott's Berry Farm. They have Spooky Farm, which is for kids and stuff. But the Knott's Scary Farm is the one with all the monsters and the mazes and all that. They do not let you film or live stream Knott's Scary Farm. So all those mazes and stuff, in the past years they would let you do that, but not anymore. So, yeah, I'm getting it out.
I wasn't sure where I passed.
That's the beauty of having two phones now, is I can get my passes out this way. So we won't be doing Knott's Scary Farm, but we will be enjoying the decorations from Knott's Berry Farm. And you can see right here at the entrance, the big black and silver bows with the purple drapes. This is the beginning of the decorations that they do so well here. Okay, we're gonna scan in here. Hi, how are you? It's my wife here. And that's me. Thank you. You too. Getting into Knott's Berry Farm is so much easier. Hi, how are you? What are these?
It's for the trick-or-treating for the kids.
Oh, very good. That's so cool. They have trick-or-treating for the kids here. So there are cast members or employees, whatever they call them here, giving out little bags with pumpkins on them, orange bags that say Knott's Berry Farm on the back, and they have trick-or-treating, probably over in Camp Snoopy. But here we have, this is, we've just gone through security here, and we've just come into the park, and you can see how cool this first display is right here. These three giant skeleton creatures, skeleton men, women, we don't know, and how cool the windmill is. Windmill has always been a symbol of Knott's Berry Farm and has been prominently displayed with a big K on it for Knott's. And then you can see they've got a KSF for Knott's Scary Farm. So if we were here at night, we would be already getting immersed in the spooky, scary elements with characters wandering about like zombies and scary clowns. Here they've got a crying maiden in front of a mausoleum. Very cool. Over here is a entrance to a crypt. Check this out. Welcome, my friends. It's Indiana Holmes and Lizzie, and we're here at Knott's Berry Farm today for a little bit of a walk and talk, and maybe watching Lizzie get on some very scary roller coasters. As you know, I'm not a big roller coaster person because it makes me so ill. And I'll tell you a little bit more about the new policies here at Knott's Berry Farm for roller coasters. Hello, Christian Sanchez. Ah, thank you, my friend. You're so kind. Hello, Busy Bee. Who else is here? Aquafina. Uh-oh, Lizzie's got to make a quick pit stop at the restroom. So while she's doing that, we'll walk over here and get a good look at the park map. Wednesday or last Friday I rode Soarin'. I plan to do it again soon. because they do have, sort of like over to Indiana Jones, there's no sign that says single rider, but you can always find a cast member lanyards that they will hand out only if asked. However, at Soarin' over at California Adventure, Disneyland California Adventure, they don't even have the lanyards. You just have to walk up to a cast member, usually on the lightning lane side of the queue, and ask them or tell them I'm a single rider, and then they actually escort you. They walk you in to. Aquafina is showing me a lagging kind of symbol here. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Chris Colley. Hello, Troxer. Hello, Peter. Okay, well, Knott's Berry Farm is very cool. We're gonna walk through here. It's designed after like a western town. So we'll walk through here a little bit. I'm not sure what Lizzie wants to do. I mean, we're basically here to look at decorations and stuff. You can see here, they really go to great lengths for Halloween and for Christmas decorations. It looks even better at night, but it's kind of nice to be here in the day to see how things look in the day, more well lit. Yeah, sure. So we're gonna walk through here. I don't know what the cellular connection is like here.
I've had it before. It's not.
I have not live streamed at Knott's Berry Farm before. I've done several videos in the past using an action camera or another type of camera, but this is the first time I'm live streaming here, so I'm not sure how good this is going to look or not. But you can see this is a western town that's always here. This is like basically part of the original concept and layout for Knott's Berry Farm. But now you can see it's draped with spider webs and purple and black and silver. So a couple different facts about Knott's Berry Farm versus Disneyland. Disneyland's original footprint was 160 acres. I do believe that is correct if my memory serves me well. Let me see if I can give you guys a little better view here. Here we go. Whereas Knott's Berry Farm is only 57 acres. To give you an idea of what 57 acres is, in the United States, the average high school, that is including all the buildings, the gymnasiums, and the football field, is about 50 acres. That's the average for average high schools in America. And this is 57 acres. So that gives you an idea. We're talking about high schools that hold, 3 to 4, maybe even 5,000 students.
Okay, sir, just make sure you get my good side.
Oh yeah, well all sides are good.
I hope so.
You look great. I like the sense of humor they have here. That's so cool. So to give you a little bit of history on Knott's Berry Farm, you can see, remember how I was saying the windmill is an important symbol of Knott's Berry Farm? You see another one here. This goes all the way back to the beginning. Oh, Lizzie wants to go over here. Oh, okay, they've got a Creepy Critters of Calico little shop inside here.
People ruin it for everybody. That's
I don't know
what
what the, it was Walter. Yes, Walter, just like Walt Disney, but not because, in Orange County, people were growing very big in Orange County. And there are still at least 1 or 2 strawberry farms in the far south end of Orange County stand. It was just a little berry stand, not even like a store, on Highway 39, which I think is called Rosemead Boulevard at its main entrance. The farm was officially named Knott's Berry Farm in 1947. And by the 1940s, the Knott's family had a restaurant as well as several the amusement park that we see today. I remember as a kid at Mrs. Knott's kitchen, and it was really great back then, and it was a good value as well in a lot of ways and stuff as actors, and there was no admission. You would just walk around and you could enjoy whatever entertainment they had, like with cowboy admission in 1968. And this stayed in the Knott family until 2024. By 2024, the Cedar Fair Company, which, you know, is a company that puts on a lot of county fairs around the United States and owns lots of ride equipment that they ship around to the different county fairs. They had merged with Six Flags, and Six Flags had at some point, I think in 2015, Six Flags had purchased Knott's Berry Farm from the Knott family. Six Flags originated in Texas, Six Flags over Texas, and grew to have, I don't know, maybe a dozen parks across the United States, very much focused on roller coasters. But they fell on hard times through a series of financial issues as well as lawsuits from people being injured on rides, allegedly injured on rides. So Six Flags started to have to close down some of their theme parks, and they became close to bankruptcy. I'm not sure if they filed for bankruptcy or they just got close to it. But eventually Cedar Parks was a stronger financial company, and they merged with Six Flags, basically taking over all of Six Flags operations, and that gave them control of Knott's Berry Farm. There was a period of time before 2024, I know, but I want to still show them this. Before 2024, where Disney, the Walt Disney Company, was in talks with the Six Flags and Knott's organization to purchase this property, and this would have become a Disneyland property. But the Knott's organization insisted that any purchase by another company would have to guarantee in writing that the Knott's Berry Farm Park would remain a Western themed park and not just be changed into something else at the new owner's you know, decision, or the new owner's interest. And Disney refused to, from what I've read, Disney refused to agree to that condition, and so the negotiations broke off, and eventually it was Six Flags, and then later Cedar Fair, which was Cedar Fair Six Flags, purchased Knott's Berry Farm. And it appears that they have agreed to maintain the park, to keep the park as a Western themed amusement park with lots of roller coasters like you can see here. Most people come to Knott's Berry Farm for the roller coasters. The roller coasters here are crazy, intense, super scary in my opinion, super thrilling other people would say. And that is a big differentiator between this and Disneyland. Disneyland, of course, is more about story. It's more about theming attractions, because they don't call them rides at Disneyland, theming them to represent or to be inspired by various stories, right? Like Mr. Toad. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is inspired by the book The Wind in the Willows. Sleeping Beauty is inspired by the Sleeping Beauty story. That looks intense. That looks like something Lizzie will do. But it's different here. I mean, there is this Western inspiration. We will get to go probably on a couple of rides live streaming today, but they'll probably just be the train rides, which are actually really fun. I don't know if we'll still have cellular connection when we go through the inside rides like we do at Disneyland. Because at Disneyland, any interior show building has cellular access points that broadcast Wi-Fi or cellular connection. But here, I don't know. So we're gonna find out. But you can see Knott's Berry Farm Ghost Town. And that's what this is all eventually become. It's become a ghost town. The other thing that is very prominent here at Knott's Berry Farm is their live entertainment. They have a band stage here. You can probably hear them right now. I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike for it. We'll see what happens. But they really like live music here. Here is one of the trains. In fact, let's get on there. Let's see if we can get on. Well, I don't know if there's time. Let's see if we can get on this train. The bubble machines are prominent here. This is sort of an interesting train that they have here. It's not like a regular train. They call this the Galloping Goose. And the Galloping Goose is not a regular railroad train. You can see it's sort of like a bus that's been converted. You didn't do it. Okay.
This is the Galloping Goose today, and nobody got any money.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm thinking maybe you folks want to ride.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Come on in. I'll get you the best seats.
All
in the
right,
car.
let's do it. Go around that way?
Yeah,
All right.
you got it, buddy.
Thank you. You can see how people are dressed like cowboys here, and they're very enthusiastic about the whole cowboy culture thing. The big railroad running, but right now on days like today.
Hi there, folks. This one's getting ready to take off. It'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Alrighty. Should we wait for it? Just missed it. We'll come back. Okay. All right, we just missed that one. Shoot. Okay, we'll come back for it. But Walt Disney and Walter cars and some engines, and they actually traded some rail cars and I think at least one engine as well when they were both alive. And so some of the rolling stock here at Knott's Berry Farm came from Disneyland. Okay, we're gonna watch this interesting kind of bus engine thing run through here. This runs right through the park. So they have to close off these gates here. Yeah, Toontown Sky. It is kind of a nice day today. It's overcast. The sun is starting to break through. This is the Calico Mine Company up here. We're going to ride that in a few minutes. So they have a regular locomotive, a steam locomotive, just like Disneyland does. But they, on lighter days like today, they run this Galloping Goose thing. See how it looks like a bus, but it's on rail tracks. See that? And it's chain drive at the bottom. A very different, unusual kind of rail system. And it's just got the one passenger car. But you can see back here, there are a whole bunch of rolling stock back here. And they have a train depot somewhere further back in the park that has their locomotives and their rolling stock. Okay, you can see they're opening the gates here so that we can walk across the tracks. So we're gonna do that. All right, before it gets busy, let's go on the Calico Mine. Let's go on the Calico Mine thing here, honey, because it's not busy right now. This is incredible. Normally, whenever we come to Knott's Berry Farm, it's just slamma-jamma, super busy, like the busiest day you'd ever see at Disneyland, but here at Knott's Berry Farm. So this is unusual for it to be so empty. But we are here on a Thursday, and kids are in school. This park is substantially less expensive than Disneyland. I mean, it's not even close. Right now, the top Magic Key at Disneyland costs $1,950. Water that runs through. Hello, Godzilla and fanboy. It's the camera gear and lockers. and ride the Calico 2 or 3 years ago. But recently they changed where you can't have anything in your hands, you can't wear glasses, you can't have hats on, nothing like that. So we'll see what happens here today when we load onto the Calico mine train. And of course, I don't know what the cellular connectivity is here. I might be in a dead zone right at the moment.
They're letting people off. We're gonna follow the 3 lines, and then we'll go to Fiesta. It'll take a long way to get there, so
Okay, I'm not sure what's happening here, but they're asking us all to go back to the entrance. But I see the train coming. I'm not sure what's happening here. There, I'm not sure what's happening. I don't know why they're making everybody go back to the entrance. Okay, first ride is broken. Usually there's no problem. I'm not sure what the issue is with the train there. That is really odd. But here's what it looks like. A lot of lag, okay.
If you guys want to wait in line, you're going to have to wait right here. Okay. If you guys want to wait in line, you're going to wait right here.
We're gonna wait here a minute and see what happens. Do you have any idea how long it'll be? Nobody knows what happened. Train's right there. There is the engine right there. So I see the train's moving, so I'm not sure what happened. Interesting. Alright, we're just gonna post up here and wait for a minute. I don't want to give up just yet. I can see they're loading people. It's so weird. This is the weirdest thing. They made us all leave and now they're loading people on the train. Very odd. All right, so we're standing in line. It doesn't look like the ride broke. I mean, they just loaded people on the train, but they made all of us that were standing in line leave and stand down here at the base of the train. So it's kind of strange, but we'll see what happens. So the actual ghost town that we started to walk through, part of it back there, the actual ghost town here was built in 1940. So, and that's when Mrs. Knott started serving her Mrs. Knott chicken dinners. And really, people were coming from all over to eat these chicken dinners because, you know, unlike today, this farm was in the middle of farmland, in the middle of nowhere, but right on the only main road in Orange County, really, which was Highway 39, which down here is called Beach Boulevard. And as you head north out of Orange County, it becomes Rosemead Boulevard, all the way up into the San Gabriel Valley. So around 1940 is when this park started to become formed, first as the chicken dinner restaurant, and then they added the ghost town. Over the next few decades, they added these thrill rides. So all of this precedes Walt Disney and Disneyland by a good 15 years. But the park that we're in today did not look like this in 1955. It was still mostly a ghost town with maybe a railroad ride and then the chicken dinner and the shops. Let us go load after these people. I don't know what that was, maybe it was a special order or something. Not standing there, I don't know. But yeah, standing in that little area we were, lost cellular connection. Everybody's like, it's frozen, it's locked, you know, it's laggy. Like I have full coverage where I'm standing right now. Okay, we're just waiting for the train to return so we can get on it. I don't know whether we will be able to broadcast inside the mine or if we'll lose connection. If we lose connection, you know, it might be 5 minutes, 6 minutes. Hang in there, and then when we get out, we'll talk, and then I will definitely edit this and post this video tomorrow in case the interior was not able to be broadcast. And if it's laggy right now, you should just refresh your browser or refresh your app, because I'm showing full bars where I'm standing right now. It's just when we walk up into the rock area up, you know, on the side of this loading area that we were losing cellular coverage. Right here. Knott and Walt Disney shared the same name and the same passions. They were both passionate about railroads and locomotives, and they would often, Walt Disney would often here to the Knott's Berry Farm to have dinner at Mrs. Knott's restaurant. So you would think they would be companions. There's a lot more to see here than where we are right now. There is massive quantities, lots and lots of very intense roller coasters. This particular... No. No, it's not true. I'm gonna hang out. I heard the train coming back. We should be loading on it shortly. That's what we went on it, like it wasn't like working right. Yep, more people are leaving. Ah, here comes the train. Okay, I see it right there. It's unloading people at the moment.
As far as I know, yes. How long it will take, I don't know. Was it broken? No, we haven't broken.
Delayed in some way, and so that is what the delay is. Let's see what happens. I see people getting off.
You guys can wait.
I have to call it here in a minute. Lizzie's getting very impatient. I was just hoping it would be cleared up so we could ride it. Maybe. Okay, we'll go. All right, we're gonna give up. All right, we'll come back for that later. Oh yeah, they're bringing a wheelchair in. Okay, so somebody has some kind of an incident. Some human.
Like that, what do you call it? The horse ride. What do you call it?
Oh, that was back there. You're talking
No.
about a stagecoach?
No, that it's closed.
Oh yeah, that's all the way to do that. So I'll just watch you. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so one of the main, as we're walking up over here, this is their cute, huh? Yeah, we'll have to go that way. It's that way. One thing that's different here at Knott's Berry Farm versus charge you for the photographs. They used to do that a long time ago at Disneyland, but now mostly you don't have to pay for the photos at Disneyland, at least if you have a magic key. I have a magic key, so we never pay, okay? I don't know if anybody else has to. This is another fun ride here, Berry Tales, Return to the Fair. Super fun. But Lizzie wants to ride the galloping horses. I forget what they're called.
Pony Express.
Pony Express. She wants to ride the Pony Express, so we're gonna go find that so she can ride that. One of the unfortunate things here at Knott's Berry Farm is, with the exception of the train rides, I don't believe they allow you to film or have anything in your hands. So doing ride-throughs, we've not been able to do that for several years, except on a very limited basis, like 2 or 3 attractions. I know some people still manage to do it because they're sneaking in action cameras or something, or their phones, and pulling them out of their pockets and risking getting kicked out of the park. But we are not going to do that. It looks like this park is really empty, and it is today. But normally this park is just slamma-jamma, just super crowded, super busy, much more so than Disneyland. Here's the Prop Shop, Pizzeria, Italian Kitchen. They have pizza and beer there, but their pizza is astronomically expensive. The Walter Knott Theater is really cool because they have ice shows, which are unusual. They don't have ice shows over at Disneyland, or at least they haven't for many years. It's only an occasional thing, I think years ago when they did that. But here they always have an ice show every year for the winter holidays. Okay, so we are walking over to the Pony Express stables. I will not be able to go on this. They will not let you wear a hat. They will not let you wear glasses, even if you're wearing, like, not just sunglasses, but if you're wearing glasses for seeing, they don't even let you wear them there. All right, so the Pony Express, you sit on these horses. You can see them up ahead of me here. On the 2 trains and on the stagecoach, which is pulled by actual horses. Are not permitted while riding. They've started installing walkers here. The ride with no humans on it, it's like. Let's see. The pad comes from there. And then back over.
If you're ready to ride, can I get a? If you're ready to ride, can I get a yee-haw? Yee-haw.
And the super hard launch. Ah, there you are. That ride goes by so maybe 45 seconds. 45 seconds. That's why I don't come to Knott's very often to live stream or to even film, because they're so restricted. Antenna pole, whatever you want to call it, buy or not, but it's not great. I'm just rolling my sleeves up here, guys. We'll get going in a minute. Oh, you gotta go on that thing, on that water ride.
I don't see any rafts going by.
No, I haven't opened it yet. Quiet morning that it is. I'm gonna stand here for a minute so that we can see them come through again. Polo. There they go. What Lizzie wants to do next, because this is really for her. Could hear all through the park. Do a video that I will post tonight. So you can see the sign here, the Knott's Boysenberry. The Boysenberry was actually, and say that he just discovered them. I'm not sure which is true. But at any rate, the Boysenberries are exclusive to Knott's Berry Farm and the Knott's Jam Company, which I think is now either distributed or has been purchased by someone else. Look at this guy. Hi guys, how are you? You're so cute. Oh, it's Boysenbear. Boysenbear, look. Aw, how cute are these guys? Very nice. What's the other character's name?
Moxie Coyote.
Oh, it's Moxie Coyote and Boysenbear.
That's correct.
Very nice.
Have a great day,
Thank
friend.
you. Moxie Coyote. That's cute. Let's see what it says here. This doesn't say anything about not bringing secure all loose items in a locker. Okay. Okay, so they're not going to let us go on. You can go on it though. All right, here is the roller coaster, the main roller coaster section of Knott's Berry Farm here. And you can see these roller coasters look nothing like the roller coasters over at Disneyland. The closest thing to this would be the Incredicoaster over in DCA. And the Incredicoaster is amazing and is thrilling and does make me nauseous, but it is still not as spooky, scary, intense as these rides. Lizzie rode this last time. Hopefully she can ride it again. She's saying no, she's afraid. That is a basically a almost completely vertical drop right there.
Too scary.
Lizzie says this roller coaster she went on last time we were here was just a little too scary to do it again. You go all the way upside down. So many upside downs. Can you believe you did that?
No, I can't believe
You should do it again.
it.
So yeah, that is pretty intense. So that particular ride is called the Hang Time ride. And here's the sign for Hang Time right there. On the other side of Hang Time, we've got some kiddie rides though. You see we got kiddie rides over here, even though adults ride them. There is actually in this park a unique space that is just for kids. I mean, adults will go with their kids and adults could ride it, but it's just real kiddie rides, which is Camp Snoopy, which is actually really cute. But these rides here are gut-wrenching. If you're a real thrill seeker, this is the park for you. And it's not far from Disneyland. It's only about maybe 15 minutes away, if that. It's just in Buena Park, which is at the north end of Anaheim. Here are the kiddie rides over here. These are all kiddie roller coasters. What's that?
The accelerator.
Oh, Accelerator. Lizzie loves Accelerator.
Yeah, that way.
So Lizzie's gonna go on Accelerator. But it's neat because they've got like the calmer rides over here on the left and the really intense rides over here on the right.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
All right, Lizzie's got to do Accelerator, she says. That's this ride straight ahead. So this ride launches you at an incredible force, an incredible speed. I think it's 2 or 3 Gs, something like that. And then you go completely vertical and you turn and then you come straight down. It's pretty intense. So we will watch her from here. Okay, I'm just gonna stand over here in the shade and watch you. Go
We do have it in the small one. It's just very hard.
All right, there goes Lizzie. We'll have to watch for her orange shirt.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Oh,
She's heading into the Accelerator, which is here.
That's a guaranteed prize. Yeah, you can do it. All right. Which one would you like? Yes, that's correct. We only take card, Apple
They
Pay,
also
Google
have
Wallet.
all these kind of carnival
we
games
stopped
here
doing cash ever since the
that
pandemic.
you do not see at Disneyland. We don't really have carnival games like this. I mean, there are some over on Pixar Pier, but not quite like it is here. Hello, Haunted Minnie, and happy Thursday to you. We may not have the best cellular coverage
Have you all
here,
queued up? Go ahead
and
insert
we
tab
can't
or
do
swipe,
too
whichever
many
one you feel.
ride-throughs like these roller coasters. They just won't let you live stream or even have anything in your hands on them. So we'll watch from afar. They have some restaurants here, like the Coaster Drive-In. This is actually just a small little snack stand. And then next to that, they've got some more traditional, kind of easy roller coasters, kind of more designed for people that are less adventuresome. The Sky Cabin. I'm not sure what the Sky Cabin is. Is that this thing? Is that the Sky Cabin? Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, he just wants the ball. Got it.
Oh, there goes another one. Oh man, that's intense. Yeah, if that's the Sky Cabin, it's running because it just came down. I was watching it go up, so we could get on that. That'll be fun. I think we'll still be able to live stream on that. I don't think that'll block cellular signal. Yeah, they got a lot of creepy clowns around here. They're kind of always here, but I think they have more of them during Not Scary Farm time, which is the time period that we're in right now. There's a lot of them all around.
This one's a little flatter, but...
A long time ago, I went into that Sky Cabin. It's been a while. Usually when we come here, we just go on the train, or I just go on the trains and eat. And Lizzie goes on all the scary roller coasters.
It's got to be that one, kiddo.
Okay, we're just waiting for Lizzie to come back. I don't think she's loaded on there yet. So, I mean, they go by so fast, they can't even see if she's on the thing. All of this music is probably going to cause this live stream to get blocked because of copyright. But I might edit this and cut out all of the music.
That's great, kiddo.
And then just do
now
a
you gotta
voiceover.
just make it over here, this one.
But I thought I'd bring you guys along
This
anyway.
one right here.
Just for fun today. Just waiting to see another one launch.
Woo! Yay! All right. We're gonna go ahead and get you that Lakers one. And look, he's got a little hoodie. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for playing, kiddo.
Another thing that's interesting
how can I help
here at Knott's Berry Farm is
course,
that
we
they
have
do
3
not
different
allow
games here. 2 of
any
them are
cash
guaranteed prize games.
transactions.
One of them is a challenge game.
There are no cash transactions at Knott's Berry Farm. After the park reopened after the pandemic, they only accepted credit cards or ATM cards. Here, this gives you a better view of the whole thing. Let's see. You can see here. here, and then it goes all the way back there. And that is the accelerator. This was one of the first big roller coasters that they had here at Knott's Berry Farm, probably 25, 30 years ago. And then they added more and more and more roller coasters. You can see they've got a lot of these kind of carnival, I don't even know what you call these carnival games, I guess. And you'll notice that they don't take cash like at a regular carnival. Everything is now done by credit card.
For the 3 to 4 players, from here to here, are going to be Panda?
Yeah, I think the parachute thing is still here. I don't know if they still show the parachutes. Let's see. That is this tower. Yeah, they don't actually have parachutes anymore, but this is the big tower where they drop you from. I like this one. It's actually really fun. But Lizzie doesn't love things that drop. She likes these kind of roller coasters like this, but ironically she doesn't like the drop. Oh, that's Lizzie right there. She's on that right there. That's Lizzie. I saw her. There she goes.
Watch out, guys.
Awesome. So yeah, these carnival style games here are very, I don't know if they're popular, but they're very present here at Knott's Berry Farm. And you really don't see those kind of games of chance or skill at Disneyland, except for at Pixar. Pixar Pier has a few.
Ooh, close for 3. Keep her going so you can still win. Yes, indeed. Brick. Brick again. And that is on. Take that last shot. And unfortunately, sir, you did end off the game with 3 points. 1 point. But hey, 1 is still better than none. Have a great time, sir. You did doing good. If you want to play again, you guys are always more than welcome to.
They have an old Volkswagen bus here that they've chopped up, made into a little snack stand that's not open at the moment. Okay, Lizzie should be coming out of here momentarily. I'm gonna post up over here and wait for her. This is the back side of that ride that we were about to get on when they had a medical emergency. I'm guessing it was a medical emergency because they evacuated the ride and then a security person came along with a wheelchair that they were gonna bring into the ride. There's another one of those scary clowns. And this is the Beef and Pork Boardwalk restaurant. I know it looks really empty here today, which is shocking because usually this park is just slamma-jamma, just filled with teenagers and kids. But we are here early and it is a Thursday. They very much embrace the carnival atmosphere here, which is the exact opposite of what they do at Disneyland and Walt Disney World and the Disney parks. Walt Disney never liked the carnival or carnival atmosphere and absolutely did not want to be associated with it in any way, shape, or form. That's why all of the Disneyland rides are themed on stories and not on the sort of carnival games of chance or games of skill. But here they embrace that whole seaside, pier, beach culture, carnival kind of thing that we used to have at piers up and down the east and west coast and along the Gulf Coast as well. Just waiting here for Lizzie. Not sure where she went to. She should be coming off the ride here momentarily. So unlike Disneyland, where you pay one price and then everything is free, here some things do cost money. Mostly these games of chance, these carnival style games, they cost you money to play. I don't believe we have that at Disneyland. That's the accelerator again. Lizzie just went on. Not sure what happened to Lizzie. Should be coming down here any moment because I believe this is the exit for that ride. There's Lizzie. Was it fun?
Yes. It's scary, but at least it goes quick.
Yeah. I want to figure out how to get into this thing. The Sky Cabin. Let's go in the Sky Cabin. In this one, we definitely, there shouldn't be a problem with us live streaming because we're all enclosed. So this will give us a view of the whole park here. And hopefully we won't lose cellular connection. More roller coasters. Okay, I guess we wait here for an operator to open the door for us. Looks locked though. Huh.
The entrance header over there.
Oh, it was over there?
Yeah.
Because it said exit. It did not go. Okay, maybe I went up the out. We try again. I haven't been on this ride or the Sky Cabin attraction in years and years and years, and we just missed it. Oh shoot. See, it said exit, so I didn't go there. All right, now it's gonna take forever for that thing to come back down. Our timing is all off today. Okay, we're gonna try and go on the Sky Cabin here. It's going up right now. Hello, Omar. We are trying to navigate Knott's Berry Farm here. Looks like they use a giant Ingersoll Rand air compressor down here for this ride. Alrighty, we are just waiting for the Sky Cabin to come back down because I went up the wrong walkway. I went up the exit. There was some confusing signage here, but I think we're in the right place now. So as soon as it comes down, we'll go up the Sky Cabin. You'll be able to see the entire park from the Sky Cabin. That's what we're gonna go up. It is still going up. It should be coming down momentarily. So there's a lot of like less intense ones you can go on too, that are more like Goofy Sky School over at DCA. Taking a while. Getting hot?
Yeah.
Me too. It was nice and cool this morning. It was all overcast, but now the sun is out and it is warm.
It's cold when I got here.
All right, it's coming down. We should be loading in a moment. It's on its way down. I don't know how tall this tower is, but it's really tall. It's got to be at least 10 stories, maybe 20 stories. Hard to say. Oh, okay. This is a pretty simple ride, kind of like the Space Needle in Seattle, only much smaller.
That's park branch.
There's a few people in there. Cabin. It is rated mild thrill ride. Rated.
Come in, go all the way around to your right.
To our
You'll
right?
see a yellow-
Over at Disneyland's Tomorrowland. Less claustrophobic though.
I don't think I've ever been in this.
Ah.
So you actually see.
You just drop now. The one that you don't like. All right, we are gonna finally go on a ride here. This is one of the few rides they let you actually hold something in your hand and film from. So we will be able to see the entire park because this ride spins, it rotates. So we'll see all around the park.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of Knott's Berry Farm and the entire crew, welcome aboard the Sky Cabin. We will be cruising at an altitude of 180 feet for a panoramic view of Orange County. Please remain seated until we reach our cruising altitude. Once there, if you choose to stand during our flight, then please hold onto the handrail located directly in front of you. May we remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, so smoking is prohibited. Please prepare for gate departure.
Here we go. Hi, Thick Lady Vibes. Yep, we are going to be going on the mine train. We tried earlier, but they had a medical emergency and they had to evacuate everybody while we were in line. We'll go back later, though.
Oh, there's the.
Yeah, they used to have the parachutes, but now it just goes up and down.
Yeah, I need to go down.
You can, though.
I know, right?
You can see we're getting up here pretty high now. That is the accelerator that Lizzie was just on right there.
I was awesome.
You can really see how high it is. You can see we've got some more land over here. I think part of this land over here is employee parking.
Landmark that has been flying guests over Knott's Berry Farm since 1976. The Sky Cabin, which you are currently riding, was originally built in Switzerland and transported in several sections through the Panama Canal to Knott's Berry Farm and has been soaring ever since. We would like to now direct your attention to outside your window as we tell you some of the sights you will see. To the south, you will see Hang Time, which takes riders up a 15-story lift hill and suspends them at the top before descending down a 96-degree drop. To the east, you will see many sites within our ghost town, Fiesta Village, and Camp Snoopy areas. That mountain range, for instance, is our Timber Mountain Log Ride. It was the first themed log flume ride when it opened in 1969 and remains to this day one of our most popular attractions. Just beyond those tall pine trees is where you'll be able to set up camp with the Peanuts Gang. Camp Snoopy, which opened in 1983, was the first theme park area that was dedicated to children under 12 years of age. In the distance, you can see an ancient Aztec temple, which is our Jaguar attraction, a family roller coaster that sends passengers on an exciting tour around Fiesta Village, through the loop of Montezuma's Revenge, and around Reflection Lake. Speaking of Montezuma's Revenge, it opened on May 25th, 1978, making it Knott's Berry Farm's longest-standing roller coaster.
I think Disneyland is right over there.
Which is an exciting ride that catapults passengers out of the station at 55 miles per hour. After a moment of weightlessness, the train zooms down the tower backwards, goes back through the loop, and passes through the station up a second 112-foot tower, then back down the tower into the station. Just to the north, you'll see Accelerator, a high-speed 1950s themed roller coaster that uses a hydraulic launch system to catapult guests from 0 to 82 miles per hour in 2.3 seconds, up and over a 205-foot hill and a series of hairpin turns, all in under 22 seconds. To the west is the Boardwalk Bay, which features our family coasters, Coast Rider, Pacific Scrambler, and Surfside Gliders, on which riders pilot their own two-person aircraft for a scenic view of the Boardwalk Bay.
They want to know if you want to go on Ghost Rider. With the roller coaster?
Yeah. That's a rough one.
She's trying to decide because Ghost Rider is very rough. It is a very, very rough ride. I won't go on it anymore, you know, even when I'm not live streaming it. You know, when Lizzie and I come here, we come ride rides. We don't live stream because they won't let you. There's the train house over there where they keep the trains. And there's some of the rolling stock. You can see the big train right here. So this is Knott's Berry Farm is about 1/3 the size of Disneyland and California Adventure. If you count Disneyland, California Adventure, and Downtown Disney, that's all about 160 acres. And this is 57 acres. So this is about 1/3 the size. I would say Ghost Rider is like the Matterhorn in that the Matterhorn kind of beats you up at Disneyland, but Ghost Rider beats you up much harder, like 5 or maybe 10 times harder. Because it's an old style wooden roller coaster, and the thing shakes and rattles and vibrates really hard. Hello, Trinity. Hello, Heaven Times.
Thanks for riding. Come on out.
All right, here we go. That's the calmest ride you could ever imagine. Thank you. All right, we'll see what we're gonna go on next, or what Lizzie's gonna go on, as I am limited as to what I can go on because they won't let you live stream or record on most of the rides, just a very few. This is the back side of the Calico Mine. We're gonna try and go on that again. We tried when we first got here, and they had a medical emergency that they had to evacuate the ride for. We saw them bringing a wheelchair in to the ride, but I think it should be back online now. This is Super Scream. I think it used to just be called Screamin'. Now it's called Super Scream. And this is sort of like Guardians of the Galaxy, where they drop you and then you kind of bounce up. Or like the Jumpin' Jellyfish over at DCA. I think this is taller than Jumpin' Jellyfish though. And interestingly, it's sponsored by Toyota. Notice that nobody's wearing sunglasses, no purses, no backpacks. They won't let you have anything on the thrill rides. Now we're entering the Fiesta Village, which is one of our favorite places because they have pretty decent Mexican food here. See, the railroad goes right through here. And they also have things like adult beverages. Would you like an adult beverage, Lizzie? Get you in the mood.
I'm thirsty.
I'm thirsty too. They have a lot of seating here, indoors and outside. And yeah, Lizzie's like, food smells good. Well, if you want food, here's the food. They have a lot of seating, and they usually have in the evenings and the entertainment, and on the weekends they have entertainment. There's Papas Mexicanas. Let's see if they have beverages. I know they have beverages. Let's see if they have adult beverages. But yeah, they have a little plaza over here where they have bands and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, they have beer. They got beer. Bottled water, regular soda. You got nacho fries. I'm not really that hungry. Hi. Tell them what you want. They get chiladas.
Oh. Do I like Pacifico?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have a Pacifico.
And what are the other beers they have? Modelo? There you go.
Be dark or something.
I'll have a Corona. Do you want anything to look at those things they have?
So we actually, I'm so sorry right now, we actually don't have Corona.
That's okay. Give me a Pacifico.
Pacifico as well. And then did either of you like a rim on it with chamoy and tahini?
You want tahini and anything on there?
No rim.
Do you want any garlic butter fries or anything like that?
Can I do the...
Okay, I guess that's it for now.
It's gonna be $35.87.
$35.27 for 2 bottles of beer. God.
I think it went up. It used to be more reasonable.
Yeah. Since the purchase by the Cedar Company.
Can I get it on the side?
That's why I didn't want to stand. 'Cause
Well, the food was a lot cheaper than the alcohol.
So you wanted salsa on the side?
On the side, yeah.
But I was thirsty.
There's no salsa on it.
Yeah, for some of the fajitas there is, it doesn't even have like
Not on that one.
Bottles of beer.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, this one. Ah.
Could I get some salsa on the side? Is that possible?
There's actually no salsa.
Nothing at all? Okay, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Okay, so there's hardly anybody here, and they're taking a really long time to bring us 2 bottles of beer. Like the guy took our order and disappeared and took our money. Not sure what's happening.
We only have Fanta, root beer, Mr. Shit, Minute Maid, sugar-free, and normal berry punch.
Ah, here he is. Thank you. And can I have the receipt, please? Thank you, Albert.
Thank you. And then just letting you know, so this is, all the canned beers are the same, so that's what we mark it as.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we gotta go up. Excuse me, right behind you. Okay, so that was a little bit of a shock. We got 2 Corona beers in plastic glasses that would normally cost you maybe $2 a piece at the supermarket. And at a bar anywhere in Southern California might cost you anywhere from $5 to $6. We just paid $35 and change for 2 of these Corona beers. That seems a bit excessive. At Disneyland, over at DCA, they have an area where you can buy beer or wine and some snacks. And the beers over there are anywhere from $13 to $16. So similarly priced, but they're much better beers.
one in the shade.
There's one in the shade there. Or maybe this one's okay. The beers are craft beers at Disneyland from like California craft beer brewers. And so it seems like you're getting better quality at Disneyland for about the same price or less, depending on which beer you get. Yeah, depending on where you go, yeah, a beer can be $8 or $10 at a club. I guess I'm a little spoiled because I belong to the Elks Lodge, as well as the Moose Lodge and the American Legion posts here in Orange County. And at any of those places, beer is $4 or $5. Significantly less, but again, they are private membership clubs, but they don't cost hardly anything to join, like $50 a year or $35 a year. So this is pretty spendy, but I get it. I mean, we're at an amusement park. Yeah, I've never done the meal plan here at Disneyland, but they do have a meal plan where you can pay like a certain amount per year, like added to your annual pass, and then your meals are included. Certain meals, not everywhere. But what I noticed with the meal plan, on a busy day, you could wait in line for an hour to get to the front to get your food, and that is not anything I ever want to do, so I don't do the meal plan thing. Plus, I don't come here that often. You know me, I go to Disneyland 3 times a week, and Knott's Berry Farm maybe once every 3 months or 4 months or 5 months.
Attention riders, at the moment I have no estimated return time when the...
This ride over here, what is this thing called? The Soul Spin. The Soul Spin right here. They put people in it and it swings you around like a hammer and you go every which direction. Twice in like the last 12 months, I've seen this ride get stuck where people are stuck up at the top, upside down, and they have to wait until like the fire department comes and evacuates them. And they could be stuck up there for an hour to 2 hours or longer. Pretty scary. Yeah, I feel you. It's not you, it's not me media. Yeah, I hear you. For me, Knott's Berry Farm's vibe that I like is just walking around and enjoying the sort of the atmosphere of the park in terms of the gardens and the ghost town and stuff like that. I do like this Mexican village. They have pretty decent food here. I would venture to say that the Casa California and the Papas Mexicanas over here in the Mexican village has superior food to what we get at Disneyland at Rancho del Zocalo. Rancho del Zocalo's food was very good for a while. They were giving you a good quantity of food, filling you up. If you got a chicken burrito, it was filled with chicken. It was really good. The spices were good. Everything was great. But recently, in the last month or so, maybe the last 2 months, I've noticed shrinkflation. Shrinkflation appears to have taken a hold at Disneyland, and the burritos seem about 35% smaller, and the amount of chicken in a chicken burrito is very hard to even find the chicken. You're not getting much chicken in there like you were before. The sauce is not quite as spicy as it was this summer, so not quite as good there. And overall, the food experience at Rancho del Zocalo is not what it used to be. I mean, last year and earlier this year, through the summer, it was great, but now I feel like so many food products that you find in the supermarket, it seems like shrinkflation has taken a hold at Disneyland with regards to quantity and quality versus price. But normally, this is so much busier than it is. We're kind of lucky it's not so busy. But normally there's more entertainment here. When we first walked in, of course, there was a big kind of country band playing, which was great. But normally they have like Mexican-inspired music over here. It could be anywhere from one fellow with a guitar to a trio or 4 people playing. But usually on a busier time of the day or the week. They do have a historic carousel right here in front of us. And I read the history on this once, I've forgotten it now, but this is a historic carousel that is probably 100, 150 years old that they've restored and brought back here. Yeah, I agree. I think Cedar Parks did a really good job, and And to be fair, you know, Six Flags, while they owned the park, while they owned Knott's Berry Farm, they did a really good job of modernizing and making Knott's Berry Farm have more charisma. You know, like the Mexican Village here, which is really nice and has really good food. So I think we have to give credit where credit is due, both to Six Flags and to Cedar Fair for making this park better. I don't know what's going to happen at Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain has always had a bit of a problem. It's very far away. It's, you know, easily an hour away from downtown Los Angeles. If you live down here in Orange County or along the beach areas, it's an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours away, depending on how far south you live in Orange County. It's much closer to the San Fernando Valley, you know, Burbank and Sun Valley and Granada Hills, that area. But still, it's far. It's way, way up the 5 freeway. You've almost left Los Angeles County by the time you get to Six Flags. And Six Flags has always had a reputation as being the spot, Six Flags Magic Mountain I'm speaking of, up in Valencia, has always had the reputation of being the park for teenagers. And so predominantly you get teenagers going there, and they get a bit wild and raucous. And they've had a lot of issues at Six Flags Magic Mountain with teenagers getting in fights, like really brutal fights between like dozens of kids, and drug use and stuff like that. So they actually instituted a policy there where you couldn't come into the park if you were under 18 unless you had an adult with you. And they had all kinds of rules, and some of those rules have also been adopted here for a while. You couldn't come into Knott's Berry Farm without at least one adult per, like, every 4 or 5 people under the age of 18. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. Well, I wish Magic Mountain well when I was young, and I would say, you know, teenager to about 24. I think that was probably the last time I went there was when I was about 24. It was still fun and it was safe, but it was getting the reputation of becoming unsafe and unfriendly to families. So hopefully they can turn that around. I do like the little roller coaster graphic here on this plastic cup of beer. That's kind of nice. I was waiting to see if they're going to start this Soul Spin or not. They've got a ride operator there, but it doesn't look like anybody is taking him up on his offer to ride Soul Spin. It could be because of all of the news reporting showing people being stuck on Soul Spin. I think that's Montezuma's Revenge there. Either Montezuma's Revenge or Jaguar, I forget which one. The one that I like to ride is Jaguar because it's a good roller coaster, but it's not too intense, not too scary. Are you gonna go on Montezuma's Revenge or Jaguar if they're open? I think that's this one here. We're just gonna chill here until we finish drinking our beer. So a few facts about the Knott's Berry Farm. It is, or it has been, ranked the 12th 12th, as in 12, most visited theme park in North America. It has average attendance of about 4 million visitors a year. It has over 40 rides, including roller coasters, family rides, dark rides, and water rides. It sold pretty cheaply. In 1997, when Cedar Fair took over the park, it only paid $300 million for these 57 acres of amusements. And that sounds really cheap today in 2025, because if you leveled this park and you built housing on this 57 acres, you would no doubt reap far more than $300 million, because on 57 acres you could probably build a couple of thousand houses and sell them each for $1 million each. So, you know, they're probably sitting on $2 billion worth of property here. So it is interesting. I mean, this is what happens a lot in Southern California. Things that were here, like the drive-in movie theaters, have all been sold and replaced with housing, because the property the drive-in theaters were sitting on was worth far more than movie theater movies or drive-in theater movies could bring in every year. You could buy up a movie, a drive-in movie theater lot, level it, and build houses and make hundreds of millions of dollars. So it is kind of amazing that Cedar Park has Cedar Park Six Flags, whatever they're calling it now, because they merged. It's amazing that they have kept the park in operation. Yeah, there is one. You're right. There is one drive-in in Paramount. I took my kids there once or twice. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool experience to have that. I mean, growing up, I went to drive-in theaters all the time as a child with my parents, and then later as a teenager with my friends. It'll be fun to go to that Paramount drive-in one more time before it gets too cold. Right, the Los Altos Drive-In in Long Beach, California was a big one, and that got torn down and turned into, I think, a Lowe's hardware store and a Ford, like a Worthington Ford car lot, and I think there was a Kmart there. Highway 39 Drive-In. Right back. I'm just gonna go read this sign. I can't remember the history on this merry-go-round, but this is like a historic merry-go-round that was purchased and rebuilt and restored. So let's read this here. It says, Knott's classic wooden carousel was carved at the turn of the century, and they're talking about between the 1800s, between 1899 and 1900, so between the 19th and 20th century. It was carved in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, in a shop by Gustav A. Denzel. The young Denzel had come to America in 1864 after learning the carousel carving trade from his father Michael in their native country of Germany. 7 years later, Gustav produced America's first amusement park carousel. The carousel pioneer died in 1909, but one of his sons, William, took over the business and continued the family tradition for 20 years. At the time of William's death in 1928, the Denzel shop had become the model and the benchmark by which all other carousel makers were judged. Denzel carousels were characterized by their excellence of craftsmanship and were famous for their intricately carved menagerie of animals and realistic-looking horses. it says, of the many carousels produced by the Dencel family from 1867 to 1928, fewer than 24 remain today. This Dencel carousel here, the Knott's Carousel, has a two-level platform with 52 animals, 2 chariots, and is considered to be one of the finest examples of the golden age of carousels that are still in operation. It is 52 feet in diameter by 25 feet high and has a center post made of Canadian spruce. All of the brass poles are original. Among the famous carvers whose work is represented on this carousel is Daniel and Alfred Muller, Salvatore Sergilio, and E.Joy Morris. The carousel was originally located at Hershey Park in Hershey, Pennsylvania. In 1936, it was moved to Brady Park in Canton, Ohio, and it was purchased by and moved to Buena Park by Walter Knott in 1955, which is where it presently resides. So let's take a quick look at this cool carousel. Wow, this is pretty amazing. It really is beautiful. It's got 1, 2, 3 rows of horses and animals. It is gorgeous. Carousels are one of those things that, you know, they represent Americana. They represent old school amusement park rides and old world craftsmanship. Oh, you have a drive-in theater in Arizona. That's cool. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, Krista. They're paying for the property tax. Yeah, it's unfortunate all those cool drive-ins are gone, but yeah, that's right. I forgot about the one in Paramount. That's the one I took my kids to. I think that's the only one I could find. There used to be another one on the way to Palm Springs too. I don't know if that is still there. It's probably gone. I mean, you have to have a lot of, you have to sell a lot of tickets to keep a drive-in going because, you know, renting those movies for projection is expensive. This used to be my favorite ride here at this park. Right here, Jaguar. I love the whole aesthetic of the Aztec temple or the Mayan temple. I'm not sure if it's Aztec or Mayan. I think it's Mayan temple. And going inside, it you know, was pretty cool. But I don't know if it's still in operation. Okay, we're gonna finish our beers here and then we'll get moving again. I remember sneaking into the drive-in one time. I was 16 or 17 and my dad had one of those huge land yachts. He had a 1976 Lincoln Continental 4-door behemoth. I mean, the thing was like 22 feet long, which is like what a full-size long bed pickup is now. And you could fit easily 6 people in the interior of the car, probably more like 7, and it had a massive trunk. And one time we rolled in, myself and my girlfriend in the front seat, another couple in the back seat, and 6 kids laying down in the trunk. And we rolled into the parking lot and just paid for 4 people, and we had 6 people with us, and lots of party favors too. That was a fun time. So Lizzie, what is your next ride? What are you gonna go on?
Well, we could see. Either see if the Calico.
Oh, she wants to try the Calico mine again.
Because I don't think I could do Silver Bullet right after.
Oh yeah, she needs a little break between drinking a beer and going on the Silver Bullet. So we'll probably try the Calico mine train again here as soon as we finish these beers. We're almost done.
That little train that goes around the park, maybe.
Yeah, and that little funky train thing that goes through the park. And then maybe if the stagecoach is open with the horses, we'll do that.
It said it was closed for the day.
Ah, closed for the day, bummer. They're giving the horses a day off. One of the things that's fun here that we'll walk through is Camp Snoopy, which is kind of really designed for little kids. Yeah, Camp Snoopy's always cute and always decorated really neat, but for Halloween it'll be extra decorated and it's just super cute in there, so we'll check that out too. Your parents had a Ford Galaxy? Nice. That was also a really big car. It's probably the Ford version of the Lincoln that my dad had. Yeah, we're gonna go on the train rides that they have here today. The Calico Mine train, and then the other big railroad train is, oh wow, look. They're actually got some customers for the Soul Spin. We gotta go watch the Soul Spin. Let's go watch this, because these people are crazy. It's crazy to be on this. Let's go look at this. It's better when everybody is on this, but it looks like they might have a few people. Do they have anybody on this? Maybe there's nobody on it at all. They're just running it. I think they're trying to get some customers to go on it. So this is the ride that we always see on the news that's broken down with passengers stuck up in the sky on the ride. I think they're trying to get people to go on it by running it empty. Okay, I was looking up at the ride and managed to drink my beer and pour the beer down my chin and neck. Well, they didn't have any people on that ride just yet, but hopefully they will soon. Talking and drink the beer and pour the beer all the way down my neck. I know, right? Can't take me anywhere. End up wearing all my food and all my drinks. What's cool about these roller coasters, kind of like the Incredicoaster over at Disneyland, is that they roll, like their track goes all through the park, through big sections of the park. So you get roller coasters that are overlapping other roller coasters in the same kind of footprint, crisscrossing each other. So on a busy day, you just got roller coasters going everywhere. Today's a quiet day. Yeah, exactly. It looks like some crazy mix master monster of a machine. It's fun though when the ride's all filled up with people on a busy day and you see that soul spin thing going. The people's faces are either laughing hysterically and enjoying the ride or screaming and showing faces of absolute terror. Okay, let's finish these beers and get on the road. All right, we finished our adult beverages. We are now fully hydrated, and we are ready to move on. Put my plastic cup in a recycling bin. Doesn't look like my favorite ride, Montezuma's Revenge, is running. Maybe they're revamping it, renovating it. All right, we're gonna walk and try to find the entrance to this ride. Well, there's that ride over there. You wanna go on that one? I don't know, this ride looks like Jaguar. Okay, this is my favorite. She likes Montezuma's Revenge, but Jaguar is also awesome. So I think Lizzie's gonna go on Jaguar. Wait time, 5 minutes. Go for it. You can do it. Jaguar's nothing. It's just a simple one. Go. You can do it. Go for it. Gotta convince Lizzie. Bye, Lizzie. Good luck. I'll walk her a ways in, and then we'll come back out and watch her. Gotta go in here. Just keep going. You'll go upstairs. Okay, Lizzie is walking up the ramp to board Jaguar, which is actually my favorite ride because it's a fun roller coaster, but it's not so nasty that it makes me ill. I don't think it has any upside down inversions. I think it's all curves. It's the upside down inversions that make me ill. So Lizzie will get launched out of here, right here. Amazingly, there is like nobody in line for this. It said 5-minute wait, but we walked in there and there was nobody in the switchback line going back and forth, back and forth. So we're gonna watch her get launched and then she'll come through here and then go across here and then just keep going around us, like right here. Okay, she's not on that one, is she? I don't think so. Let's look here. Okay, Lizzie was not on that one. That made me a little dizzy. Probably made you guys dizzy too. It goes all the way over there. It's very cool. Does it do an upside down? I don't think it does. No, it does not. Let's see, I better plug my cell phone in now. I can see the battery's getting a little low. I wish I could live stream these rides for you guys, but they just won't let us. If you search my channel though, I have a 1 or 2 videos from the rides at Disneyland from years ago when they used to let us film on these rides. Yes, we are at Knott's Berry Farm in Buena Park, which is right next door to Anaheim. We're probably like 10 or 15 minutes away from Disneyland. Oh man, that thing is going over there. That's pretty intense too. We'll go look at that later. These people over here. You can hear everybody screaming. Okay, Lizzie should probably be on this. I think I see her in orange. Do I see her? I'm gonna find out here in a moment. Yep, Lizzie's on this one. There she is. I don't know where she went to. She's over there somewhere now. That doesn't look so bad. I could actually do that. Oh man, there goes that ride again. Oh, there is people on this one now. There is like one person on this ride, I think. It's probably an employee testing out the ride. It's like there's one person on each side. Yeah, these are actually I don't know if I think they're just regular people. That's horrifying. So it spins you around the center post and then spins you upside down at the same time. Huh, some little kids on there. Looks like they survived okay. Have you ever watched YouTube and watched those videos of people on some of these slingshot rides that they have at some theme parks, and the people actually pass out on the rides? You'll see them actually pass out. They have cameras mounted to be looking directly at the passengers on the ride, and they get slingshotted in the air and then they pass out. It's terrible, but funny. So again, some of their Halloween decorations here. Okay, Lizzie should be coming out of here soon. We'll see what condition she's in when she gets out. Hello, Kelly Lang. We're just chilling here at Knott's Berry Farm, taking it slow today. Lizzie's going on some roller coasters, and I'm just here trying to give everybody a little look-see at what it looks like here at Knott's Berry Farm. Okay, Lizzie should be coming out here soon. I tell you, this is the park to come to if you just want to ride a lot of thrill rides, a lot of roller coasters, on a weekday morning, there is like no lines. It's fantastic. I may have to come back here without a cell phone, without any cameras or gimbals or anything, and just enjoy some of this. My sense of balance and tummy does not love roller coasters that go upside down. In fact, we do not like roller coasters that go upside down, but I do like the ones that just kind of curve left and right. Here comes Lizzie.
Can't get on that one.
How you feeling?
Fine. That was actually a fun one.
Yeah, I know, that's why I like Jaguar, because it doesn't go
really
upside
long.
down, right?
No, it doesn't go upside down, and it's really long.
Yeah, it's
So
nice.
It's good.
I think you need to go on this one over here.
You guys want to get on that one?
I saw a lot of people having fun on that one. Yeah, it's a spinny one, but it's not like that other one. It's not like Soul Spin. They have these cute statues everywhere. Here I am with my friend over here with the beautiful hair. Okay. And here's my other friend over here. Woo, look at that go. So that's the Jaguar. I'd say, you know, for probably most people that can tolerate roller coasters at all, Jaguar is probably the most fun ride that doesn't go upside down, at least here at Knott's Berry Farm. If you have balance or inner ear or nauseous feelings from going upside down like I do, then this is the perfect ride for you, because it does not go upside down. It just kind of curves around. It's really fun. And it has a really cool exterior aesthetic here with this kind of Mayan temple look. There's a lot of bones on the temple there. Right here on the edges, we've got a lot of, I don't know if this is always like this or if it's just for Halloween, but you can see there's a lot of bones. I think it's always there. Maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, you can see there's a lot of skeletal bones. They look like they're always there, but maybe they're just here for Halloween. And all those steps. I wonder if anybody has ever tried to get up on those steps and run to the top of the temple. Climb up to the top of the temple. That would be pretty fun. They got a really cool looking piece of architecture of like a Mayan god up at the top. Right there. That's really cool. I just love the whole visual aesthetic of this. Okay, let's go back and find Lizzie. See what ride we will go on next. I think we'll try and go on the the mine ride. How do we get back over to the mine ride? We gotta try to get back over there. They have a lot of cute little merch stands here. They're kind of themed for each area. Like over here, we're in the sort of Mexican village themed area, so we've got more merch that's themed in that way. This is the place where usually you see entertainment like Mexican-inspired music, Spanish-inspired music, musicians. Okay, we're gonna walk through this area over here, try to get back to the Calico Mine. It's Papas Mexicanas and Casa California restaurant. Pretty darn good food at a reasonable price for a theme park. Okay, so here is part. I'm not even sure if this is the mine. I think this is the this is the log ride. Yeah. That is the insanely scary, nauseous-inducing ride. What's that, honey? Yeah, you gotta do Silver Bullet. I've seen you do it before. Okay, Lizzie's gonna do this ride, Silver Bullet. If we can find the entrance. There's the entrance there. Oh, I think when we go under the tunnel, then we'll be over there by the Calico Mountain. So this might be the Silver Bullet entrance or exit over here. I don't know. Looks like people are going in. See, they've got a lot of Halloween-y crypts and things here. So the Silver Bullet goes all over this lagoon here. Photo location. There's the lockers that they've set up. You better give me your thing there. Oh yeah, there it is, right there. That's the entrance. Okay, Lizzie's gonna go on the entrance. Let's see if they still call the Silver Bullet. It's called the Jacob Winning Company entrance. Shaft House Establishment, 1868. Silver Bullet, okay. So I think...
Find the exit.
I'll ask her. Where's the exit so I can find her when she's done?
It'll be the first left, and she'll come down the stairs.
Ah, super. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, have fun. Bye-bye. All right, we're going to watch Lizzie. Oh, man. I can't believe she's going to do this. I've seen her do it before. I've done it once, and maybe a couple times, and it was absolutely nauseating. And like 1/3 of the way into the ride, I was sweating and feeling super nauseous and just praying that it would be over. So this is where they come down, right here. And you're sitting down with your feet hanging. There's nobody on this one. You can see it does an inversion there. That's the first thing that makes me ill. And then it does like a 360 the other direction, left to right, and then keeps going over there. This is a really long ride. All right, so we're gonna stand here and watch Lizzie take off. And here's the thing. See, they charge you like $30 to $60 for the photos that are taken when you're on the ride. So you're paying $30 or $60 for these photos. Which is a lot of money for some photos. That's why I like the Disneyland system better, where you don't pay for them. I mean, you used to a long time ago, but now with Magic Keys, you don't pay for them at all. They're included, and you just download them to your phone. And if you have a daily ticket at Disneyland, I don't know if you have to pay or not.
I put my life for there.
Okay, so we're just waiting on Lizzie to start coming up the ramp here. Okay, here are some people. Let's see if we see Lizzie. If she's on this particular set of cars. I'm telling you, this ride is diabolical. It's like no sooner do they drop you and you go upside down. Let's see if we see her. I don't know if she's on that one or not. I couldn't tell. Oh my God, it looks horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. don't know if there's another set of cars or if it was just that one. Oh, here it comes again. Yeah, she was much more of a roller coaster fanatic as a kid and a teenager than I ever was. Yeah, it was a lot of money for beer. Okay, Lizzie may be on this one. Let's see if we can find her as this thing launches. See if I can follow it. Oh, looks like nobody's on this one. Okay, that was an empty set of cars. More people are starting to arrive. I'm starting to see more kids here, young teenagers and middle schoolers. Oh my gosh. If it's slow, they'll let you ride it 2 times. I couldn't even do it 1 time. I mean, I could do these rides, but then I've got to like sit down for like 30 minutes and recover. It just makes me so nauseous. Yeah, I'm waiting to see if either Lizzie comes out of the exit or if she's still getting on the ride, because it's hard to tell, you know, she's wearing an orange shirt. Hard to tell if she's actually on the ride or not. Okay, right after this we're going to go on the Calico Candy Mine train, which we tried to go on this morning. Okay, here comes another set of cars. Let's see if we see Lizzie. I don't see her. coming back here in a moment. Goes all over the park. Here it comes back. I don't know if she was on that or if she's on the next one. We're gonna find out. What is the most exceptional ride I've been at Disneyland? It was the question. Oh, it's a Holhem. H-O-H-E-M.
Oh, that's cool. I have a DJI,
yeah.
but I haven't used it forever. So I just like looking at it.
Yeah, I had a DJI. I also still have a DJI one, but it couldn't hold the weight of this cell phone as well.
Yeah, I noticed that. It couldn't hold the weight of my. See, I don't know what it was. It just kept on like.
It would go,
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I got the Holhem. It's better.
That's cool. I remember when I used to be on the bands.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I used to Canada, US, or Canada.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, if you get a Holhem, you can still get the M6, which is what this is. It doesn't extend at all. But the new ones, the M7s, they have like an extension pole, which is cool, but a lot of places won't let you use that. They'll just like say you can't come in. Like Disneyland will not allow anything that extends.
That's cool.
All right, take care.
You have a good one.
Me too. So the question was, what is the ride that I think is the most exceptional at Disneyland? It depends. I would say for show, for being like a great show ride. How was it?
Oh my gosh,
She's
it was
back.
Scary. I haven't been on that in a while.
It was good though. You look fine. You feel nauseous at all?
A little from the
A
beer.
little nauseous.
Because I forgot how many times you go upside down.
Yes.
Uh,
Okay, we have to find our way to the Calico Mine.
I think that's it for roller coaster.
Lizzie thinks she might be done with roller coasters for the day. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out where the heck. So that looks like part of the ghost town. There's the railroad. So I think it should be along this line somewhere, like that way, right? Yeah, underneath the bridge. I would say Rise of the Resistance is probably the most impressive for me at Disneyland because I'm a big Star Wars fan, okay? And I just think it's an awesome show. I do love Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railroad because I think that really puts you in an animated film in a way that nothing else ever has. So I love that, and I think it's super quaint and cute. We're gonna go under our bridge here. We may lose cellular connection. Let's see if this little train is coming. I think we'll go on this little train that takes us around the park first. And then we'll... So some of the rolling stock they have here came from Disneyland because Walter Knott and Walt Disney used to trade some of their rolling stock back and forth between each other for their railroads. How do you feel?
It was fun though.
Yeah. More roller coasters.
And that might be it for the day.
You could go on the log ride though, because we've never done, I think we haven't done that in years and years. No, I don't think so. Okay, so here is this funky sort of converted bus into a train that rolls on the train tracks. They only run this on light days like today. During the week, the attendance is really light, so they're not running their steam locomotive today. I do love the steam locomotive, but This is an interesting type of rail car itself. It's called the Galloping Goose. Complete with cowboys. The Old Fur Loop and the Lizard Head Scenic Line, Thompson Park and Dolores Canyon. Knott's Berry Farm. I'm not sure about this particular rolling stock here, this engine, but most of everything else, if not this, was actually real rolling stock and real locomotives that were purchased and restored to run here at Knott's Berry Farm. But this particular train vehicle thing is unusual. So I'm not sure exactly what the story is. Maybe they'll tell us. Thick Lady Vibes says, Lizzie, you did a great job. I would never have done anything of the stuff you did. I give you props.
It keeps you young.
And Kelly says, yeah, I couldn't do it now. I would get discombobulated. Absolutely. That's what happens to me.
I think they're short. Then just about when you start to feel ill, then it's over.
Yes, this is an actual stagecoach right here. Wells Fargo stagecoach, or what's left of it. It's kind of sitting out there and getting slowly decomposing, slowly disintegrating. Yeah, the Knott family and Walter Knott, when he was alive, tried to collect real, authentic, Old West vehicles, whether they were stagecoaches or locomotives or rolling stock, cars for people and cargo. So we'll get on this. This will take us on a loop through the park and around the outer edge of the park.
How many are you out?
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Excellent.
How many are with you guys?
What's that?
How many?
2.
Was that in the front?
I think we'll go in the front. We'll get in the Galloping Goose in the front here. All right, we're going in the Galloping Goose. Woohoo!
Sit down, Nico.
Guess we'll just sit here. In this bus engine thing.
It's so cute.
It's a very strange vehicle. It's cute. There's no question about it. I'm not saying it's not cute. It's just a strange vehicle because it's basically a bus, like a little half a bus, like a short bus that we're in, that has, instead of tires and wheels, it has railroad steel wheels. So it must have been converted from a bus at some point.
You like to see crazy animals? No. You like animals?
I'm terrified of guys.
No, to see them.
Good. Please forgive me. It's hard to see the chat all the time.
So there's a snake out there. They moved!
Oh!
There's a snake outside.
Okay, we'll see you over
This
there.
reminds me of like an old school bus. It's been converted for railroad purposes.
I didn't hear you. I was staring off. Wait, so restart your sentence all the way back when you first said it. Okay. So at the whole table, you're not going to always closed. There's a bunch of animals in cages inside, but outside there's a snake, but it's controlled by a guy. And if fight you. Wait, is it a robot? No, a real life one. Oh, wait.
Oh, heck.
I'm not taking it. Oh, I think we're going.
Time to go. You ready?
So there, folks, we're getting ready to take off in just one moment, so everyone kindly remain seated, please.
What's the story on this vehicle? What is
You know,
this?
the driver, when he gets in,
He'll tell
you all
us?
about
Okay,
it.
cool, cool. All right, we're gonna get a little education from the driver. He's gonna tell us what the heck this thing is we're in.
How y'all doing?
Howdy, how you doing?
Ooh, I'm on camera here.
Oh yeah, well, you know, we only point the camera at the most handsome people we can find.
Oh, that excludes me then.
Well, what's the story on this strange vehicle that we're in?
It was built 1931. It was designed just to carry mail initially, which it did, but then eventually it started carrying passengers. And then they retired it, and then the old man brought it over here, and we've had it here ever since.
So has it always been a railroad type of vehicle with steel wheels? So it was never like for the road?
No, oh no.
Oh wow, so it was always a railroad vehicle. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because it looks like a bus.
No, it's like a rail bus.
Wait, is it?
There's mom right there.
I'm rising. Hey, Mom.
Anyway, just a few minutes here.
How long have you worked here at Knott's Berry Farm?
This is my 39th year. It'll be 40 years in February.
Wow, congratulations. That's amazing.
40 years.
He's worked here almost 40 years, 39 going on 40 in February.
I've been doing this for the last 30 years.
Wow, he's
I started different departments.
been driving the trains for 30 years.
All right, hands up, everybody. This here's a robbery. Come on. Hands
hey.
up. Yeah, there you go. Oh, good. I like cooperation. Yeah, you must be married. Yeah, good. Well, bring it in. Come on now. You got his money too, right? You want to get any more? Yeah, well, let me know. Okay, I like your bandana too, sir. Good. Yeah, you can help
good
me
taste.
off. Yeah, well, that's one way. That's what I tell the sheriff too. I do too. Okay, you got the money. Give me $5. $5. All right, you got the yeah, wait a minute, you've already been robbed. You bought that ice.
Yeah, he did.
I'm being held up. You got money. You got tooth fairy money. Come on, get it. Come on.
Tooth fairy money.
All right, you guys. Okay. Well, okay. Here comes the sheriff. I gotta run.
Oh, here comes the
You guys
sheriff.
take care. I'll see you later. For me.
He's the nicest robber.
Not bad, not that bad, right?
That's what Lizzie said, the nicest robber she's ever met.
It's over, then we're done.
Yeah, right, we were rocked when we bought those 2 beers.
Pointed at him, so he was scared and run off. Like that's the only solution.
It's not track actually. It's just it's called a girder rail.
Dude, that's actually so cool. I'm holding a track.
Here's the Pony Express.
How fast can this train go?
Oh, I go really fast. It's got 5 speeds. We'll only go to 6.
You can actually see out onto the street through here and out to the employee parking lot. There's not as much to see here as on the Disneyland Railroad. It's much less scenic here. We're basically rolling backstage right now, so not a lot to see. So right on the very edge, right on the border of the property, this fence here separates us from a public street.
No, that's it. There's a tachometer, there's a brake pressure, there's a speedometer.
Guys, look at that one. That one kind of looks like Pink the Car right there. The big red one. Yeah, but Pink the Car got worse than that. That looks like Pink the Car. Those spiders open.
Accelerator or Ghost Rider?
Oh, spider. This is fun. What's wrong with parts of the everything? Yeah.
This over here is where some of the locomotives and rolling stock are stored. This is sort of the train depot area. So here's the where they repair and maintain the engines.
No, you can stay outside. You can hold up, okay? Or stay Go where? Where do you want to go? Okay, one more thing out. How do you call it?
He wants to put his shoes on.
Alright, folks, right this way. Watch your step.
Wow.
Hold on, let them go first.
Glad that was survived from the Cowboys.
All right, now we're gonna go for that Calico Railroad. There's a big line for it. Okay, when we go up into this queue here, we may have very little to no cellular coverage. So if your video stream freezes or lags, keep refreshing. Eventually we'll get on the train and it should be all right. Hopefully we'll still be able to broadcast from inside the mine, but no guarantees. So
You can take orders.
strange bus-like thing. It's called the, it's kind of light attendance. And its primary function is as a train engine. And it's often used when the actual steam locomotive. It was used primarily for mail delivery in the 1930s, before Walter Knott purchased it and refurbished it. It's definitely not the main. It was originally one of 7 motor cars used for mail on a Colorado railroad, and it was bought by Walter Knott in 1953 when he saved it from being scrapped. There was originally 7 of these Galloping Goose engines, and there was only 3 left by the time Walter Knott purchased it. It can only hold 36 people.
We'll have those frames that I need to use for your house. Pick out your best photos.
Yeah, Knott's Berry Farm definitely has some property to expand onto, but they are parking lots. So I guess if they built a multi-story parking lot, they could use the parking that we park in, which is across the street from Knott's, across Beach Boulevard. They could build more roller coasters or show. But I'm guessing the cost of building a multi-story parking lot, like hundreds of millions of dollars. And then they also have some other stuff over there. We could see it when we were up high earlier today. And primarily for employee parking, but it can be overflow parking for guests as well. And then beyond that, I don't know.
There's only one university there.
So they're going to be probably covered. She lived in San Francisco.
All right, so we are in line for the Calico Mine train.
So I just made this my home screen on phone, but it's not showing up on my home screen. So where the heck did it go? So you're going to go here. Oh, I didn't get that.
Looks like I've still got full bars now for our cellular coverage, so hopefully you guys are still getting a live picture. Not that there's a lot to see while we're standing in line here. Another one of those windmills here. I think so we are, I don't know what the scale is. Maybe I can ask when we get up there. But it's much smaller than the 5/8 scale trains that Disneyland is running. I would guess that this is maybe, we're talking 8ths and Disneyland's is 5/8. This might be like 2/8 or 1/4 scale.
I can't read the name.
2 foot. It opened in 1960. And it was one of the first major rides here at Knott's Berry Farm.
I'm ruining it for you. Sorry.
You are. What would he be called without me?
I'm not a good joke person. I'm not the right person.
Boaz. What would he call him? No.
All right, we're moving. The standby queue here is right next to a big waterfall that comes down the side of the standby queue. So walking up this asphalt walkway is very slippery because it's constantly wet. There's a view of the ghost, the Colossus over at Magic Mountain. Except I think this ride here, I think the Ghost Rider is even older than the Colossus at Magic Mountain, which is now Cedar Fair, Six Flags Magic Mountain. Train does go right across here. Okay, this is where we might lose set in one more cycle, or maybe two. It does make you feel like you're at Arches National Park. Okay, we're right up near the loading building right here, so we should be in probably, I'm guessing, in the next load. Hello, Jaime Pizarro. Welcome, my friend. Ah, thank you, Jaime. That's very kind of you. Well, today is something different. Not quite as exciting as Disneyland, but we like to come here when it's not too busy. During the summer, it's just always too crowded here because this park is just filled with massive quantities of family and lots of kids, and the lines for all the rides are ridiculously long, and even the lines for the food are ridiculously long. But this time of year is not bad if you come before school gets out at 3 o'clock or 2:30. It's getting busier now for sure. It was quieter this morning. Yeah, the Tunnel of Love in the old parks. That's where people would smooch with their sweetheart, maybe for the first time. Yeah, the problem with the rides that we really love, like the Haunted Mansion, is they always seem to go by too quickly. I think when we have to wait in really long lines for an attraction and then the attraction's over very quickly, it feels like anticlimactic. It's better when you can come when it's not so crowded, or you can do single rider or lightning lane or whatever it is that they have that helps you get to the front of the line. Then it feels like you're getting a better experience. Hello, Heather Estes. Welcome. Like a really old-fashioned one from the 1800s. Nothing fancy come through on the tracks down here. And then the next group will be loading. I don't know if we'll make it on the next one or the one after that. Keep recording on their rides than Disneyland is. So we'll see how it goes. In the event that they do not let me record during the Calico Mine ride, I will, I don't know what I'll do. But I do have already a recording on my channel of this ride. At least one, I think two, if you search my channel. They change it up though from time to time. Sometimes it's like the Calico Candy Mine train, and there's all kinds of candy everywhere throughout the ride. And then other times it's gold. Okay, pulling in front of us. Here comes the engine and the body. I think we're probably going to end up in the next group of people.
Everybody sits at 1 o'clock. Yeah.
All right, we're moving forward. I think we'll be in the next group though.
I can take another 3. You got a 5. 5 in a second bar. When are you going to go straight ahead? Well, come on in, yellow. Come on in. Straight ahead. I'm going to have you guys go straight ahead all the way down to D as in Dynamite, okay? Okay, D as in Dynamite.
C as in Calico. We will be stage where they a little while ago they had all of the.
Please remain seated, keeping your hands and arms on the turn at all times. Make sure there is no eating, no drinking, and absolutely no smoking during this ride. Feel free to take as many pictures or videos as you'd like. Just make sure that flash is turned off. Once again, make sure that flash is turned off for us, please. And now, with all that being said, we are clear, all clear. Let's go ahead and find ourselves.
So they just said pictures and videos are perfectly okay on this ride. Just don't use flash. We'll be loading on this one momentarily.
The last car, folks, when he's open, your car, please.
Hit a little Main Street pull, nothing to be sorry about. Just a casual day. But I don't know what the cellular coverage will be like. I will cut a special video from this, which is being recorded on my phone, and upload that tonight.
So keep your hands and arms inside and don't make any sudden movement.
Charges, it's too late. They're ready to move.
All right, we made it through. Were you guys able to see any of that, or did it cut out?
That the smell of that.
Camp Snoopy, I think we gotta go down there and then cut across. Unless you want to go on the... Looks like nobody's on it right now. I liked it better when it was the candy. Remember, it was like a candy mine? Here's something creepy right here. And they got the caricature stand over here. And then this fellow here has a wood carving shop that has been here for decades, where they will hand carve your wooden signs. Hand carve, but with machine tools. Anyway, were you guys able to see inside the Calico mine? Or did it all just get frozen for you? I don't know what the cellular coverage is like in there. Oh look, we got Snoopy and Charlie Brown. Let's check them out for a minute. The Snoopy gang, or the Peanuts gang, are regular characters here at Knott's Berry Farm.
All right, now, ghouls and goblins, please welcome my sweet friend, Miss Candy Corn.
Hi, everyone. Thanks, Jack. I love your costume. Let's hear one more time from my friend Jack O'Lantern.
All right, on to Camp Snoopy.
Great time today? Oh, we could do even better than that. Are we having a great time today? Great. I am so excited to be here celebrating my favorite time of year, Halloween. This is the time of ghosts and haunted houses. But not everything about the holiday is spooky or scary. There's also bugging for apples.
Okay, we're heading up towards the railroad there too that we've been on. Okay, Lizzie's got to make a bathroom stop here. I'll just hang out over here. This area is neat here. This is the Native American village, and I'm not sure, they probably don't do it today on Thursday, but on busier days, weekend on this stage, and it's real Native Americans with the classic hoop dance. It's super cool. Break. Oh yeah, of course, absolutely. No worries. Anything when we were in the Calico mine, did the live stream. Bye-bye, Main Street Paul. Snoopy, we go. To the front and then enter through there.
Okay, so we have to renew at the end of the year.
Looks like the snacky food here is a little bit less expensive than at Disneyland. Yeah, we do. It's so cheap there. I can't remember how much it was. It was like $100 or $125. It was very inexpensive for a whole year.
You just some of my water?
I guess that's why the beer's so expensive. They have to make their money somewhere. Okay, Camp Snoopy. So this is the entrance where we came in, right here. And the Camp Snoopy entrance is over here. So just as soon as you enter the park, if you guys weren't with us at the beginning, this is sort of how it looks when you enter. It's Snoopy and Woodstock over here on the right. The rides over here in this part of the park and the Camp Snoopy part are much milder than the roller coasters on the other side. Because this is more designed for kids, younger kids. Bye-bye, Main Street Paul. Have a good afternoon, good evening. Ah, it's Rugrat. Pigpen? I think that's what his name is. Pigpen, not Rugrat. It's Pigpen. It's Pigpen in a skeleton costume. Ah, that's cute. They have a nice little picnic area over here. Got this cool biplane ride over here. Oh, and here's the the Beagle, I should say, the Beagle Express Railroad, which is real cute. It's real slow and goes through this part of the park. It's very fun. Grizzly Creek Lodge is a large restaurant here. Kind of walk up, and then they have seating area down below. Then this is a cool area right here, right next to the Grizzly Creek Lodge. They've got suspension footbridges. They've got a cave system back there you can walk through.
And then
Kind of similar experience to Disneyland's Tom Sawyer's Island, except it's a little rock cave system. Woodstock's bird bath. How cute are these? Another one of those game things. Game of chance. Ooh, pretty. I love looking at this. They always do such a cool job of decorating the Halloween garden over here. Oh, to answer your question on the chat, you can turn it on to download the chat and archive it, or you can just have it get zapped and go away. I don't keep the chat. I don't archive it. My mods usually will screenshot anything that is inappropriate, and then they will email it to me. So I don't usually have to do any kind of review of the chat. Why do you ask? Okay. Yeah, it's an option when you first start the live stream. You have the option to archive the chat. It saves it to your somewhere, to one of the file folders in the app, or it just disappears. And I just have it set to disappear because I don't reread the chat. I try to read it as much as possible and respond to it during the live stream. But occasionally, not very often, but occasionally, we'll have some inappropriate comment or comments, which usually, if I have a moderator on with me, they will delete, but first screenshot. They'll screenshot and then delete the comment and then report it back to me via email. Okay, cool. This is a cute little ride. I've never seen this much. Like a little Camp Snoopy, Knott's Berry Farm, Camp Snoopy Off-Road Rally. Cute little cars here, little Jeeps. That's cute. Sort of similar to the Fantasyland rides where you're in Mr. Toad's Wild Ride or one of those things. You just kind of cruise around back in here. Neat. I think that's it, and then it takes you back to Fiesta Village. Yeah. We've gone through this. So this is the sort of the cute little kids area back here, where we'd take our kids when they were little. They have a lot of fun rides here, like the Camp Swing. So much milder rides than what you find in the rest of Knott's Berry Farm. And then of course it's all themed with the Peanuts gang. Charlie Brown, Lucy, Pigpen, Snoopy, Woodstock, Lioness. This one's called Pigpen's Mud Buggies. Those are cute. They just go around in a circle, but they have a really cute little desert buggy kind of look to them. Yeah, it's cute. So you can tell it's for really little kids. You can fit any adults in there. Sort of what the whole ride looks like. This ride is actually pretty fun. This one is like a boat that rocks back and forth. So kind of a mild roller coaster sort of ride. Very mild, very fun. Lighthouse theming. And here's a cute little kids roller coaster. This one is Snoopy's Tender Paw Twister. This is probably my speed here. I could probably do the Tender Paw Twister. That would probably be about it for me. It's cute. It's a cute little roller coaster. Probably really cute here at night. Probably lit up really neat. And I don't know who sits here, but some probably scary Halloween person. Just want to look at this little garden over here. This is neat. Look at this. So they have a lot of this all around the park. Puff and Puff Hill Climbers. Looks like they lock people up in this. I mean, you probably have to pay a ransom to get out. So this is Camp Snoopy, and this is where they have thrill rides for little kids. I think this one you actually lay down on. What is this called? This is the Linus Launcher, Camp Snoopy's Linus Launcher. Fun. Well, this is really great if you want to go on a lot of rides. There's really hardly any lines here today. And it was even better earlier in the morning. The park opens at 10 a.m. and then during the Knott's Scary Farm, thank you. During Knott's Scary Farm, it closes at 5:30, and then Knott's Scary Farm starts after that around 6 or so. Oh, look at this. We got Snoopy fishing. He's caught some plastic fish here. And a lot of pumpkins. Look at all those pumpkins and gourds. Oh, and there's Charlie Brown over there. Hello, Charlie Brown. He has caught a rock. Poor Charlie Brown. He's only caught a rock. But Snoopy, the ever cool Snoopy, has caught 3 fish on his line. Yeah, they have mini train ride here. And then a little mini race car off-road thing, but you're not really racing. This is the most exciting ride here in Camp Snoopy, the Sierra Sidewinder. Lizzie went on this one time and she was not enjoying it. It was too spinny for her. Well, we've been on the Beagle Express Railroad, which is really fun. Just kind of putts around. You want to go on that or no? You just see a lot of Peanuts characters. Yep. little Beagle Express mini train ride. It's kind of fun. I think we're gonna try it out. Loading momentarily. Probably the only adults riding on this train without children. Okay, we are in the train. I think you gotta put that on there, honey. You gotta put that chain back. Yeah. I've never been on that train at El Dorado Park. I think it's Long Beach, right? I don't think I've ever been there. I've never been to the Western Park or Western Town at El Dorado Park. Is that in Long Beach? I've been to Travel Town in Los Angeles at Griffith Park, where they have the big locomotives, the big steam locomotives from the 19th century in rolling stock. We should go there sometime before it gets too cold and rainy. I think I'll make a trip to Travel Town and take you guys with me. Live stream that. Oh, interesting. Pike, yeah. A pike, I guess, was a big entertainment area down by the beach in Long Beach. I think my parents told me about it. I think my parents spent their honeymoon, or part of their honeymoon there. I think they went to Long Beach initially after their wedding, and then they went to Big Bear. And I've seen pictures of Pike. It was like a boardwalk entertainment zone thing down in Long Beach, California. But I've never been to it. I never saw it. I think it was long gone by the time I was, you know, either by the time I was born or shortly after. Ah, you're lucky. Lucky you got to see it. So let's see, this will be the third train we go on today. And there was another one we could have went on, that would have been 4. They have a few trains here. These are very small, narrow gauge trains.
Hello everyone, welcome aboard. This is Linus Van Pelt. Remember, stay in your seat for the whole trip and keep your arms, legs, and blankets inside the cars at all times.
Look at he had a blanket. That's cute, because Linus carried a blanket in all those
Have you heard
Peanuts
the news?
cartoons.
Camp Snoopy is having its annual Jamboree, a day filled with contests and fun for everyone. So, what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Alrighty campers, if you guys are excited to ride, can I get a choo-choo?
away we go into Camp Snoopy. See if we can find all the Peanuts characters out here.
It's the Camp Snoopy fishing derby. Looks like Snoopy has caught his limit. Hey, Charlie Brown, what did you get?
I got a rock.
Vote for Lucy! Vote Lucy! Queen of the Jamboree! There's my sister Lucy, campaigning to be Queen of the Jamboree. I think she's very qualified to be Queen.
There's
But
Lucy.
she is a royal pain. I heard that! Hey, look! It's the Beagle Scouts. They're busy trying to earn their Working Together merit badge. Looks like they're holding a big sack race. Unfortunately, there's only one contestant this year. I wonder who it could be. As part of the Jamboree, there's a cabin decorating contest and an award for the cleanest cabin. Trust me, this is just some council for us kids who just can't raise the title. Even the Beagle Scouts have gotten in on the decorating fun. The Beagle Scouts are quickly on their way to earning their Helping Someone in Need merit badge. Hi! I don't need any help. I'm fine. Looks like Beagle Scout Master Snoopy and his troop are working to earn the gardening badge. They're growing a crop of boysenberries. Hey, maybe they can make them into jams and jellies and sell them at their very own roadside stand. And then they could build their own chicken dinner restaurant.
They got a little vineyard here for growing wine, growing grapes to make wine.
After a long day of competing in contests, there's no better way to end the day than with the Jamboree Jam. So, tap your toes and boogie your feet to the Jam and Jamboree beat. It looks like the scores have been totaled. And the winners of this year's Jamboree are the Beagle Scouts! There's no better way to celebrate a Jamboree victory than with some delicious s'mores. Scoutmaster Snoopy and the Beagle Scouts are earning their final merit badge of the day. A badge for sharing. Hi campers, we're back at Camp Snoopy Depot. Thanks for riding with us on the Beagle Express. I hope you had as much fun as I did. And now, here's our conductor with some extra information. So long!
Welcome back, campers. Please remain seated till the train comes to a complete stop and you hear that long whistle. Once you hear that whistle, you are all goods exit only to your right-hand side. Thank you for riding with us today and enjoy the rest of your day here at Camp Snoopy.
Alright, that was fun. The little Beagle Express. Very chill. Oh, you dropped your glasses. And Corona, park in Corona. I don't know anything about that one. Bye-bye. Thank you. There goes the Flying Ace, the Red Baron up there. Such a cute little ride for little kids. just went on 2 roller coasters. Jaguar and Pony Express and whatever this thing is. Accelerator. Oh yeah, and this. So you did 4. Wow, Lizzie did 4 really intense roller coasters. Ones that I could not go on. Oh look, this cute shop here. Look at this cute stained glass window. Lots of Snoopy gear. Oh, look at all the Peanuts gang is here. These are super cute. It's like you would want one of each character so you could have all of them on your bed. Oh my gosh, how much are these? 23. We get a discount. So we probably get like, I don't know if it's 10% or 15. They are super cute. Wouldn't it be fun to have like a collection of every single Peanuts character just lined up on your bed or something? Of course, we'd have to hide them from our dog because our dog would just tear them apart. And look at Snoopy as a cheerleader. Oh, and we got Cowboy. Look, we got Cowboy character. I don't know, is that Linus or?
This is Charlie.
Oh, that's Charlie, okay.
She's dressed in a cowboy.
Hard to tell.
Cute.
Oh, we've got train engineer, Woodstock. Woodstock is a cowboy. Cute. A whole bunch of Charlie Browns. Oh, they're Charlie Brown Draculas. Charlie Brown vampires, I should say.
No. We already got
Because of mine.
No, they're Linus. I'm not sure what happened to Snoopy here. It's like Snoopy covered with eyelashes or something.
Yeah, they're bats.
Oh, they're bats? Huh. That, my friends, was Camp Snoopy. Small little kids section. Oh, did he? I did not know that Bob Gurr worked on this park as well. I mean, that is one of my goals, is to meet Bob Gurr before it's too late to meet him. He's pretty active. He has a Facebook page, and he travels around the country doing speaking engagements, and he is frequently at Disneyland. So after I learned that he was also an Art Center College of Design student, where he studied automotive styling and design, I then became very motivated to try to meet him. So this is the entrance. All right, my friends, we have been live streaming for 4 hours. I want to thank all of you that joined us today. I know it's not quite as exciting as Disneyland, kind of a chill day, but Lizzie needs to get her roller coaster jam on, and that's what she was doing today. 4 roller coasters, of which I participated in none, because I just can't. But anyway, we'll probably come back here another time. We have season passes or annual passes for Knott's Berry Farm as well. But they don't let you live stream on any of the roller coasters or record or anything, so not as much for us to show you here. But thanks for hanging out with us for a few hours today, and I will see you all again tomorrow at Disneyland. All right, this has been Indy and Lizzie. Love to you all, and good afternoon, good night, bye-bye. I'm glad you thought it was cool. Bye-bye, guys.